A dream is only a dream until you
Put a plan in.
write it down, make a plan, right? Until you write it down and make a plan, then it becomes a goal. So that is step one. And then after that, the whole visualization, that is real. That works. And that's how, and the reason it works, the psychology behind why it works is if you truly learn how to visualize it. And I don't mean just see it. Visualization done where it works against yourself, works as a tool, is when you can truly take it to a place of visualizing to where you are actively in it, meaning you see yourself stepping up the stairs onto the stage or signing a contract for this. You know what you're wearing, what time of day it is, if it's daytime or nighttime, with the temperature, you see who's around you, you hear the sounds. You can immerse yourself in it because your brain does not know the difference between a memory and a vision. That's why, have you ever woken up from a dream?
Yeah, I'm like,
thought it was real and not know if it's real or not?
Yeah, deja vu.
That's the power of your brain. Has your woman ever woken up mad at you because of something that happened in your dream?
I'm pretty sure it happened a couple of times.
It's because our mind doesn't know the difference. If our mind doesn't know the difference, why not use that as a tool? Because once your mind has seen it happen, it can't argue that it can happen, right? So that's one of the ways to get yourself out of that potential mental cycle, is your mind has already seen it. So it can't put in these what ifs because you've solved that piece. That's why it's so powerful. That's why you can manifest things through visualization, but that is only a step. Because if you still have any what ifs, if you're still on cycle, there's a step that everybody skips because it's not a positive step, it's a negative step. And so I'll give it away. This is something I do as part of my thing. So I'll go ahead and give it away. The step is you have to go negative. And I know that sounds weird, so I'll explain it. What I mean is, a fear is a negative thing, right? But it's negative against doing the thing, or what might happen if you do the thing, or how would you look during the doing of the thing, or what if this or what if that, right? So what rewiring is, visualization doesn't rewire. It opens your mind to see it as done, to allow it to manifest, right? But you haven't rewired your triggers and fears yet. That step means you're going to take the fear. If I have a fear that I don't like my voice, or I don't like the way I look, and if I get on stage, then I'm going to sound bad and I'm going to trip over myself and I'm going to do this, and I'm using, because public speaking is a big one for a lot of people. So I'm just going to use a very basic generic one. And if that's my fear, and if that's why I haven't stepped into this, which that's not why I haven't, but if that's why, then I have to now create a fear more powerful than that fear against not doing it. And so if you can imagine taking out a piece of paper, and let me find a blank sheet. If you can imagine taking out a piece of paper and writing down on this, how bad could it be if I don't? But you have to go bad. And you got to go all the way. Your mind will get into a rabbit hole about stupid stuff on you. Use it, but use it in the other way. If I don't do this, then XYZ is going to happen. Then all of my mentors will stop mentoring me because they think I'm just a lost cause. I'm never going to listen anyhow. Then this is going to happen. And if I lose my mentors, then I'm not going to have anyone to go to about my business. Then none of my clients are going to find me credible because I'll forget. Like, you have to, your mind sounds honestly so foolish. If you said your thoughts out loud, you would be embarrassed the way you talk to yourself. Go all in, as bad as it could get, and read it on repeat. How bad could it really get? I'm going to lose money. I'm going to do this, until until that fear truly is more powerful than the other one. And that is the secret sauce that nobody talks about, because it's not fluffy, it's not pretty, it's not motivational sounding, but it works. That's how you truly use fear as a tool against yourself. Because now the next time I'm going to think about speaking, if my mind tries to say this, all I've got to do is read that, or my mind hopefully has it. I've got that muscle memory. You train anything. You want to be a jujitsu person, you want to be a ballerina, you want to be anything. It's training in the basics every day. That's how you become expert. It's not the tricks. It's being better. It's getting to, what do the professional athletes say? Don't train until you get it right. Train until you can't get it wrong. So it's doing that stuff on repeat until it's muscle memory.